Now we are going to import the collection that we just imported, and just to show you, we are now officially using my site, so any of these changes that you see, anything that happens here, will not actually be taking place on your account. So what we're going to do is go to Create Collection, and then we can use Import from CSV. This is the file that we would have exported previously. So now it's asking us to choose a file. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just choosing the one we just created. So now we can go through here and see what information we want to keep, or we can just keep everything. I am going to get rid of SEO, in stock, weight, SKU, let's see, prices, quantity, inventory item, I'll leave that formatted. I'll get rid of slug, product type. Okay, so these are the items that I'm choosing to import. You can just import everything if you just want to keep everything the same. I'm going to hit next. It's saying 16 columns of 36, that's fine. And now we're just waiting. There we go. So we have 274 items. I'm going to change this to Wix sample. So here we can see the product options didn't convert over, so we could convert this to field, but it's just going to give us the brackets. So this is a field that we don't necessarily need to work with. Additionally, we do have a title field here, but it's all empty because we imported. So I'm going to come over to this field, name, and I'm going to make this our primary field. I am going to delete this first column because we no longer need it. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. It doesn't give us any information that we need. And then it looks like some of these we don't need. I'll keep the numeric ID, get rid of discount. And this is really just to make it easier for us to work with this collection and when creating these pages. So once this is all set up to how we want it to be, let's see. That's fine. We're actually going to add another field, and it's going to be a multi-reference field. So what I want to show you is I'm going to come back here, and you'll notice I made a Wix categories. So I'm going to pop into this because this was the categories option that cloned from your site. And you can see here, Brincos, Coleris, Enes, Pulseris, Outros. So a lot of these are what I determined to be like the main or the primary categories. And these are what I determined, or these names also to be the primary ones. And these are the subcategories. So what I did here is that I basically took these primary ones and I just put them in their own collection just for sorting. So you can see here I made a multi-reference field with this other collection. I'm actually gonna go ahead and delete this field. And then I'm also going to delete the original page I made for this, so this will go away, but we just need a collection with these major categories in them. So now I'm going to go to the import example, and I'll just work with this one the entire time just so we have the name. I'm going to come over to add field, multi-reference, and we're going to choose the Wix categories in my case. And then here, that's when we'll go through and add a Brinko or Colaris or something like that. To make it a little bit easier on myself, I created a new view and did Brinko. So it still has all the items, but now I'm going to filter. Name contains Brinko. So all of these contain that, so now I can come over and start easily just adding these references in. So this is part of the legwork that's going to be involved, is just going through each of these items and adding this multi-reference tag. I'm going to do try to do about 30 items just so you can get the gist of how this will work. And then I will do one more view. And I'm going to do there we go. And same thing. So essentially this is how we're going to want to set up this collection. Like I said, the main things we're going to need probably are these names and these images that we already have. We do have this multi-reference field. We are going to need to add one more field. It's going to be a number field. And I'm just going to put it as rank. You can also do list or order, and we'll have to use this later, and I will talk more about it when we get to it. So for now, once this is set up, then we're going to head over to the editor and start building the page itself.